Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about the RORAIMA bugs-proof Roomy screen house. I was able to purchase this at a discounted price for review and testing purposes. So what this is it's basically like a pop-up sunshade or a canopy cover that has zippers on both sides. So as you can see, this was an unboxing that I took. Sophie, my cat, decided she wanted to see what was in the box and then she ran away. So basically, it all comes self-contained in the nylon carrying bag, which is great. And it's pretty easy to assemble. I'll get to that later on in the video. But basically, once again, everything comes all in one bag. And this is pretty much like with anything. This is what takes the longest is opening everything and figuring out what's what. So when you open it, you're met by the screen house itself, which is this green and red thing, that I'll pull out. And the black bag that fell out of the middle holds the support poles and the support legs, and it also comes with stakes and instructions, which is the paper I picked up. So it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. It just, once again, this is kind of the most time-consuming thing of when you open it, is trying to untie everything and figure out what goes where. So all in all, according to the manufacturer, it fits 5 to 8 people once it's completely assembled, and I'll get to the size later on, once again, in the video. So that black bag holds the support pole. So it comes with a few roof poles, which are like a flexible pole, and then it comes with the leg supports, which are just straight poles, and they're all corded, so you just link them together to put them together. But again, this is kind of what takes the longest, is trying to untie the bags and figure out what's what. But everything, again, comes in its own carrying bag. So once you take it apart, you just put everything back in that nylon bag and you're good to go. And that little bag actually has the stakes, which we'll see in just a second. So it came with a fair amount of stakes, and you can stake it down. And the actual screen house actually has the rope attached to it as well, so you don't have to worry about having a rope. So this is everything that's in the bag. It's your house, the poles, and the stakes, and the directions. So the stakes, as we'll see in just a second, are a fair amount, and they're all metal. And again, this greenhouse has the rope attached to it, which we should see right now. So the rope is just a basic nylon. It seemed to be like a basic nylon rope. I didn't untie it to see the length because I wasn't going to stake it down. We were just trying to figure out how to put it together. So the directions are a little technical, because according to the directions, each set of poles has like their specific number. And it does require 2 people to put this together, and a lot of patience. I'm going to tell you that right now. I had my dad help me put it together. So it has 4 roof poles all together. It has 2 longer ones and 2 shorter ones. And this was just to show you the elbow joint. The longer poles go into the elbow joint, and what the elbow joints do is it gives it shape, and then when you add the support legs, it actually holds up the house. So this was just showing you a little bit more of how far we had gotten to assemble it. And it does take a little time, but once you get it put together, it's not so bad. And this was just to show you, again, a little bit more of the elbow joint and the actual roof post. But the nice thing is that the elbow joints include a bag, and this is with the zipper. The zipper is a double-sided zipper, and it has 2 on either side. So you can actually use it open or closed. And this was to show you the mesh. The mesh is a nice size, so it's not too big or not too small. And this was, once we had it put together, this was actually the inside. It has a hanging hook for a lantern. I just wasn't standing in the right place so you could see it. And the zipper is a good quality zipper. It seems to be well made. I will say that if you do have the legs, or you have it staked a little too far apart, you can strain the zipper, so you will have to be careful with that. And this was actually, once we moved it out into our lawn, and the size, once it's assembled, is a 13 by 9 by 6.9, and I put Pal in there as an example so he could see what it looked like. And it's a decent size. This would be good, especially if you want to use it for outdoor crafts, or if you have small children and you want to put them in there to play. It has a lot of potential, and it is UV protected. It isn't very well for like inclement weather. And then once we took it down, we just put it all back in the bag. So stay tuned.